guys, right, today is the start of the beginner circuit plan. Now, at first I thought I was going to do all of the, the whole thing. Then I thought, wait a minute, I'll simplify it a lot. I was going to say a little bit, no, I'll simplify it a lot. And in order to do that, I want to get the crucial points across. So the dynamic stretches, why do them for, what are they, and actually do them myself to show you guys how it's actually done, for those of you who don't know. That's this week, dynamic stretches. Following off what my plan says that I've written out. Then going into, of course, the exercises themselves. After doing that, next week, the week after that, I'll be doing the static stretches. Now the reason I'm not doing the warm-up or the cool-down is simply because I don't think that's needed. It's a bit straightforward, that. So I'm looking at the hard points of it and the bits and the parts that I think need a bit more work in terms of people knowing how to do them. So first I'm going to start off with why we do dynamic stretches. Well, first I'll start with what a dynamic stretch is. So a dynamic stretch is a stretch that you are on the move while you're doing it. So a normal static stretch would be, say, a chest stretch, because that is just standing. You're not doing anything apart from just stretching there. Whereas, say, a walk and a lunge, for example. Well, no, I'll do a squat and rotate just for this one. So you do a squat and rotate, right? You do that. That is a dynamic stretch because there's a lot more movement and action going on, and you're not just standing still. So that's what one is. Why we do them for is to get the synovial fluid pumping through the body, and it's to loosen up all the muscles, warm them up, heat up that synovial fluid, and that synovial fluid will help to loosen all your joints and all your muscles to make it easier for you to work out and make it a bit more comfortable. Because you don't want cold, stiff muscles when you're going into an exercise or when you're going into anything that's sport related. So that's why we do them for, and that's what they are. So the first one I've got for you is the back slap. That's the one, back slap. Now, it's not what you think, not quite what you think, but I'll get into it anyway. So to start off with this one, we want to have our arms out like so, and then you just go like this, touch your back, just like this. You don't want to be going really, really fast, nor do you just want to go like that. You want to have a nice fluid movement while you're doing it, which is like this. And I'll show you from a different angle too, just so you know. Okay. So that is how we do the back slap. So now I'm going to move this camera over here, and we're going to go over, set this down here, because the other two require you to be able to see everything. Yeah, we can see everything. Okay. So what we'll do next is the walk and lunge. Now, a walk and a lunge, firstly I'll do the teacher points for you. So when you're doing the lunge, so obviously when you're in this position now, you want to make sure that your knee does not go over your feet like that, because that's just a dodgy technique, and we don't need that. We want correct technique, we want correct and good posture too. So that's why we have teaching points like this. So when you come into it, make sure that the knee does not go over your foot. Make sure it's just in level, just in line with it, like so. You'll be okay. And now this leg here, with your knee, you want to make sure that's not really, bashing off the floor, because that can cause that would cause me a lot of discomfort if I was hitting the floor every single time. Also, it's not the correct technique either, and you can get it to about here. That's fine. It can even scrape the floor if it has to. That's the control and the stabilisation of it. That's what I'm trying to get at. So let's get into this. So I'll put these blinds down just a little bit, and right. So I'll start off with the right leg. You want to take a long step, just enough, and then come back and then we'll do the same with your left. Take a big nice step, just enough. So you need to be able to calculate the distance you'll need to go as well. So it might take you a few times to do, but I'll do a couple more just to demonstrate. So you take a long enough step straight down, and you take a big step heading down. So that's how you do the lunges. Now we go on to the squat and rotate. So for a squat, you want to make sure that your legs are shoulder width apart. So I'll do it at this angle to show you guys exactly how it's done. So there we go. Now you want to keep your back straight. You want to go back on your heels. So you can have your arms out here. You can also have your arms crossed like so. Completely up to you, how you think it's easy for you. That's fine. So I find this one a lot easier. So and then go straight into it. And see, you want to make sure that that's exactly why you want to make sure you are level and you are doing it properly, because like they have just gone off balance. So to do it properly, or if you're doing it this way, just like that. And I'll do it this way as well so you see it. So right, now that is all the dynamic stretches that's in there. That is all the teaching points for them too. So that's where this video ends. I know it's a very short one, however I hope you have learned a lot, and I hope you now know the techniques and also the teaching points as well. It's very crucial, especially when you're doing the walk and the lunge, because that's probably the hardest one there. It is quite bad. So there's the exercises for you, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you catch me again next week, I'll be doing a video on the exercises, so stay tuned for that. Thanks.